Right guys, today's video. My friend, a fellow YouTuber, he made a challenge for himself and unfortunately I don't think he was very successful. His challenge he set himself was to parachute all the way from this island at the very top of the map here and go all the way down and to make it to the very end of the airport over this side. He however landed around about this area and I think he's done it wrong. So I'm here to prove you wrong. Let's see how we get on. First off, we need to get up to, I can't remember how many thousand feet it is, 8,000 or whatever it is. We need to get to the skybox. Right guys, that's us at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure that we're right centre in the middle of this island. And then we're going to do our jump. I just want to make sure that I'm setting myself up in the best way possible here. I've got pass mode on. I'm going to make sure I'm back up to the top here. 8:05 on the clock. That one there, the altimeter. You need to do. So let me get back up because it's dropped down slightly. I think that's as good to go, I would say. Let's go for it. And here we go. Let's aim. Aim for that wee blip in the map there, the purple one, you can see it there. Not really sure what that light is away in the background, but hopefully it's not something we're going to smack into. Now the difference I think that I'm doing compared to what Scott's doing, Scottish should I say, Scottish is doing, is I'm holding back the full way, whereas he only started doing it when he thought that he was going to hit the ground. I think if you hold back the full way, you might manage to make it. We'll soon find out. Similar to his challenge, I've actually got a star as well because the helicopter's obviously landed on someone's head. Same thing happened to him. It didn't affect him though, thankfully there's no helicopters going to be spawning in and killing me. I do feel like this is going to be a very long challenge, and hopefully I can manage it, because it will be a big waste of time if not. It's a shame you can't have some earphones or something on this in the game, so you could have the radio on when you're flying around the place. Must be too advanced for the year this is set in. AirPods wouldn't go amiss. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to compare Scott's time to my time, or height to my height in terms of where he was, which would have been very handy. Just so I could know early doors if I'm actually going to make this or not. I do feel like I'm pretty high up though. Not sure, I think I'm just going over the airbase right now, but I could be wrong. I don't know if that's totally incorrect. But if we head towards this marker, I'm going to very lightly turn my character around so that I don't end up swaying back and forth, which is another thing that Scottish Switchblade had in his attempt. I actually don't know if he's still called Scottish Switchblade or just Switchblade nowadays. One of the two. So if you do want to watch his video, I think you would appreciate it. And it's always good to help a friend out. So if you want to do so, please do so. Right, that light that we've seen at the start, that doesn't actually look like it's going to be anything near where we're going. I'm not actually sure what that is. It looks like there's a circle down nearby it, and I don't know if that's the big stadium, or if I'm totally incorrect by saying that. At this point, things seem to be looking okay, I think. It's all going to come down to the last few hundred metres though, because that's where Scottish Switchblade lost his one. He did say it was a pass, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't think that's a challenge complete. I think a challenge is a challenge and you don't come short. He's got plenty of other videos which are good, and he actually does complete his challenges, so it's a shame that he's given himself a wee dirty win this time for this one. Right, that is the airport down there for the military airbase, and I have got to say, his looked more promising at this stage, I think. I don't think he was as close to the clouds as at this point, but maybe I'm just wrong about that. Maybe I'm maybe because I don't have a reference I can't actually see. Maybe we're at the same sort of point, or maybe I'm ahead at this point, I'm not sure. I don't know if holding back the full time is going to reduce the distance that I can fly, or if it's going to keep me up in the air for longer. I don't really know how it works. I would say I'm fairly happy at this stage of where I am though. I guess a good test would have been to see what happens if you are the same height as the maze bank. At what stage would you be? And if it's lower than the maze bank, by the time you get to that stage, you could test if the parachute would make it even just from there on its own, instead of doing the full map. Interesting challenge though, well done, Scottish Switchblade. Or Switchblade. You're Scottish, so you're always going to be Scottish Switchblade. Blade by name, blade by nature. I really don't know how I'm doing compared to him. I wish I had the video on beside this so that I could keep an eye on it and see how high it looked like he was at this point. I'm actually in a group chat with him in real life on Facebook, and I've said that I think that he's not done this correctly. I did put think in capital letters in case I'm wrong. Got to cover your own back, you know. And at this point, I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think at this point. I'm definitely still a lot higher than the Maze Bank, and I'm still higher than the clouds, which is good. He had some planes flying under him in his session. I think it was people that were looking for him, but I don't have that as of yet. Let's see if this session is a little bit nicer. I'm sure he'll be very excited when I upload this. He's not expecting it. As you can see from my channel, I don't actually upload much, but when I do, the videos tend to be alright. So if you do like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, but also check out my friend's video as well, because he's a lot more frequent with his uploads, and also they are quite good quality. Good bedtime viewing. I will be fair and I will still upload this if I fail. And I'll make the title reflect that as well. But I think things look okay right now, personally. Still way above Maze Bank. Lunch is getting cold right in front of me while I'm doing this as well. It's actually really annoying. I maybe should have finished my lunch before I started this challenge, but that's my own mistake. Still well above Maze Bank by the looks of it. Just need to be very, very careful that my left thumb does not slip, because if that happens, that'll be game over. I'll drop down a lot of feet, I think, by doing that. Or it'll ruin my path. We are getting into the city fog area. We can sort of see what's going on below us. You can see some cars and stuff, so I'm hoping I'm still going to make it. I'm still optimistic for now. I'm sure I did do it as high as I possibly could. It looked like it could have went a little bit higher, the helicopter, but for some reason it didn't go up to the what looks like 8:05. So I think I was a small amount below the skybox, unfortunately, which is hopefully not going to be an impact for this. Right, we're almost level with Maze Bank at this stage, I think. I could be wrong. I could still be above it, could be below it now. It's not very easy to tell. We are getting closer and closer to these buildings though. It really feels like I might not even make the airport for some reason, but I think I'm just underestimating how fast I move compared to how much I drop. I guess this is a good test to see if just dropping down without touching your controller is a better option or a worse option. We're definitely below Maze Bank now. Definitely below that now, so I think at this point it's going to be hard to be able to make it, and I'm actually not sure if I'm even going to make it into the airport, to be honest. I don't know. I think this was a bit unexpected. I think I do owe Scott a congratulations, because this is well short of what he managed. At least he was in the airport. I'm not even on this. I'm not even on that side of the water. I'm going to be landing probably in front of this building, this white one here. Yep, looks like this is a done deal, guys. Congratulations to Scottish Switchblade / Switchblade. Thanks for watching, and I think that that's probably a good end to the video. Me smacking on the ground, knocking some sense into me. Thank you. Remember to like and subscribe.